Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our Madden 21 Houston Texans Franchise series, as we are going to be starting out in the divisional round of the playoffs today. We will be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, and the other game in the AFC will be the Browns versus the Chiefs. The Browns and Chiefs are two teams that have beat us in the playoffs before, so that's kind of concerning. On the NFC side, you have the Giants and 49ers, and the Cowboys versus the Seahawks. Both of those have had their history in the playoffs as well. So this should be an interesting game. We have coming up Cincinnati. They are a wild card team, but they're fairly strong, and so what we're doing is going over the basics. If you play the game, you made it to the playoffs, you've had this happen. Well, what are their strong points? Their running game. Are they missing anybody? Yeah, they're missing their starting running back. So we got that going for us, I guess. And, you know, that'll work. You know, it is what it is. That tends to happen in this game. Whenever we have that scenario come up, whatever their strength is, tends to always be out. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. But let's go ahead and jump on into this divisional round against the Cincinnati Bengals. And we will start out here at the beginning of the game with the ball, as we get a quick pass off to QT coming on a little drag pattern. And that's going to get us about a yard, maybe half a yard. Not the best way you want to start off a game, but it is what it is, you know. And so now here we go with the 2nd and 9 from the 25. Watson in the shotgun, hands it off to Junior, who's going to get brought down after a gain of only a couple yards, getting us to the 27. And that's going to put us in a 3rd and long. That is not advantageous to us to be in this type of position, but we were going to have to make things happen regardless. So let's see what we can do. Now from the shotgun, Watson's going to throw it down the right side. He's got QT. He's going to be off to the races to the 25-20. Brought down at about the 15-yard line on a shoestring tackle. Kiki QT all the way down 42 yards after the reception on that one, as that is a big 3rd down pickup, getting us all the way on the other side of the field, a little bit further than where we are right now. That is a big play, and we are going to need that to happen often today. And so now with the 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, after that 3rd down pass, Watson is going to be in the shotgun, 4 wide, as we do have Junior to the offset to the right side. Watson's going to hand it off to Junior down the left. He's going to get a pretty good gain all the way down to the 8-yard line. We are now inside the 10. Our very first possession of this game, it seems to be going pretty quick, as we do have a 2nd and 3 from the 8-yard line, 8 yards away from pay dirt, needing to make something happen. Now in the 2nd and 3, Watson is under center with Tudor left and QT to the right. We got Jones in the backfield as we hand it to Jones up the middle. Makes a man miss and gets down to the 2-yard line on that 5-yard run. About 7-yard run, actually. So 1st and goal now, 2 yards, 6 feet away from pay dirt. We're going to go 5 wide, spread them out. Give us a lot of options to go with. They bring the blitz, and we're going to fire it off to Thomas. He's going to make the catch and the touchdown for Houston, as we will get a 7-0 lead quickly in this game after about a 3.5-minute opening drive, working our way down the field. Now a little bit later in the first quarter, score is still 7-0, 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Watson is going to be under center, as he's going to find QT coming around on the drag pattern, as that one's going to fall incomplete. And that will bring up 2nd and 10 from the Cincinnati 44-yard line. We did hold them to no points, and we have been driving it down them pretty handily. No real big plays like we had the last drive, but very consistent and just positive chunks as we've been going. So now in 2nd and 10, Watson's going to roll it to his right side. He's going to find Fuller wide open. He's down the sideline and gets down to about the 15-yard line. Once again, another big reception by our receivers. Watson is 7 of 9 with 104 yards on the day because of big plays like that happen. Deshaun Watson rolls out to his right, thought about running it, but steps back and finds Fuller wide open coming on that in route. And that gets us all the way down to the 15. So still 2 minutes to go with a brand new set of downs here, and not very far away from our end zone. This time Watson is going to be in the shotgun. We got Trips to our right and Fuller to our left. Junior is in the backfield with us. Watson doesn't have a whole lot of space, and he's going to be brought down for a sack at the 20-yard line. J.J. Watt, former Texan, trying to end our season. That's not, man, when we sent him over to Cincy, I didn't think we'd be really facing him again, especially in the playoffs. But it is what it is. So now we have a 2nd and 14 from the 20-yard line. Watson, he's going to get the snap. He's going to roll out to his left side. He has a lot of space. Makes a man miss. He's all the way down to about the 3-yard line. Deshaun Watson not fumbling, maintaining possession. Getting a big rush on that one as he has 2 rushes for 23 yards on the day. As that will give us a 1st and goal from the 3. And we're going to kind of maintain our strategy of spreading them out. Hopefully that'll open up some lanes in the middle. We're going to hand it off to Junior. He's going to make it move to the inside. He scores a touchdown. Duke Johnson Jr. is going to give us a 2-score lead in this game with that rush up the middle. Spreading them out worked. They could not get us stopped in time as we now have a 14-0 lead. And so on the ensuing drive, Cincinnati will start out the second quarter with the ball, and they have a 2nd and 10. Burrow is going to roll out to his left. Van Der Esch is going to make a strip sack. It's going to be picked up by Matthew Walker. He's down to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown, Walker. Our defense puts up a 7 points for us on that as we will take a 21-0 lead. And keep in mind, this second quarter just started. This game is already starting to get out of hand for Cincinnati. And now on their ensuing drive with a 2nd and 13 from the 22, Burrow is under center. 2 tight ends to his right side, sends a man in motion. Hands it off to his running back. He's going to break 1 tackle, but is not able to get away from Forbes, and he will fumble. But Cincinnati will pick up the ball as they will recover and get tackled, and that will bring up a 3rd and 12. Our defense is just swarming today, making hits, stripping the ball, forcing our 2nd fumble of the afternoon. Now 3rd and 12. Cincinnati is going to have it looks like a false start, as that will push them back even further, which is the last thing they needed, trailing 21-0, as we have been just total domination in this game. Our defense playing out of their shoes, our offense playing efficient and effective. Now 3rd and 17, Burrow is going to be in the shotgun. We're going to try to bring some pressure with Omenihu coming off that our left side, as he will get that pressure and almost get that way. Van Der Esch is going to get the interception. He makes an actual spin move and takes the ball down to the 27-yard line. The pressure from Omenihu caused Burrow to throw that one away early, and Van Der Esch takes advantage as he will bring in the pick and get the ball to the 27, giving us a brand new opportunity to add some more points to this game. Now this game is already kind of out of control, but I think that even this early, if we can get a 28-0 lead, we have a chance of putting the nail in the coffin right now. And so Watson with the snap, he'll wait and he'll find Fuller coming on the slant pattern, and Fuller will make the catch all the way down to the 2, as that is a big pass and catch by this duo, and they've been doing it all season long. So now 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Watson is going to be in the shotgun. We got 2 to our left, QT off to our right side, and Junior's in the backfield with us. Now we're going to send QT in motion. Watson, he's got the snap. He's reading the defense. He'll find QT coming over on the drag pattern. Better than the sack. It's not that many yards, only about a 3-yard gain. But once again, better than the sack and better than the interceptions that Watson tends to throw every now and then. So, got to take it for what it is. Always look at the glass half full side of things, you know what I mean? So now with the 2nd and 7, Watson's going to be under center. Jones is in the backfield. So we're going to hand it to Jones. Coming off the left, he makes a man miss. He fights forward, and he's going to get down to the 1-yard line. Jones running like a man possessed as he has 5 rushes for 27 yards. That's probably a season best for him on that few carries, averaging just over 5 yards a play. Now with being at the 1-yard line, we're going to go the heavy set, and we're going to just try to power it in. We've been dominating them all game. Why not right now? As we hand it to Jones, he's going to make a spin move, and he's going to get in the end zone right up the middle. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The score is now 28-0 in this divisional round matchup. Now Cincinnati will put up a touchdown on us, but they give us time with the ball. to end out this half, as Watson is going to have possession with 2 minutes to go. And that first pass is going to be incomplete because of the pressure that they were able to actually get on us on that play. Now with a 2nd and 10, Watson has everybody in close, but it does have 4 wide. And Watson with the snap from the shotgun. He'll find Fuller over to the left side. Fuller all the way down to the 9-yard line, putting us in a goal-to-go situation. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this half as we are just pushing this pace in this game. This is big-time football. This is how you become a champion right here. Now 1st and goal from the 9. Watson in the shotgun. He's going to get the snap and kind of review over the field. We're rolling out to the right side as we find, who is that, Thomas? Yeah. No, that was C.J. Board all the way down to the 4-yard line. And, you know, a 5-yard gain, but it's not a turnover and it's not an incompletion. So once again, we will take it. So now with a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line, leading by 21 points, the score being 28-7. Trying to spread them out once again. Now keep in mind both sides, Cincy and us, do have 3 timeouts as well. So Watson gets the snap. They're going to bring the pressure. We're going to find Fuller in the end zone for the touchdown, as that will extend our lead out even further. 35 points in the first half of this ball game. That is getting close to a season high for us, and it's happening in the playoffs right when we needed it, as Fuller makes the catch with the man draped all over him. And this game did get out of control. We would add on 2 more field goals to make the score 41-7 at this point. This is the start of the 4th quarter, since he does not really have much of a chance to try to come back on us. We're just going to see if our defense can't shut them down like we know we have the potential to. So now 3rd and 4, Burrow is going to be in the shotgun as he gets the snap and he scans over the field. It's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace, he's down the left sideline. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Houston. Levi Wallace has blown this one out of the game. This is 48-7. After that interception, the pick 6, as he just goes up high and snags it right out of the air, and then makes some great moves on his way into the end zone. And yes, that is how this game will finish. Now we do end up adding on 1 more field goal, so the final score does end up being 51-7. This game was not close from the beginning. I mean, we just total domination. As the old saying goes, it was a close game up until kickoff. We held Cincinnati to about 104 yards of total offense, and we took 5 turnovers away from them. That was just about as pitiful of a showing as I think anybody could ever have in a playoff game. So now doing some of the player upgrades. Matthew Walker, we're going to upgrade his power rush for him. That'll give him +1 strength, +1 in power moves. Charles Omenihu, who's been great for us this season, adding that pressure coming off that end. We'll get his power rush upgrade. He's got +2 tackle, +1 pursuit, and awareness. And now finally our center, Mr. Nick Martin, earning himself an upgrade. With his morale, he's a 78. He's really a 75 overall, but he's been doing excellent blocking for us. We have not had a whole lot of pressure coming up the middle. If we do, it generally comes off the edges whenever we roll out of the pocket or if we've been holding the ball for too long. So, all right, that was the divisional round. And let's go ahead and advance through and see who we will be taking on in the conference championship. Either the Chiefs, a rematch, or the Browns. Both of those teams have knocked us out of the playoffs, and it is going to be the Cleveland Browns. Oh, my goodness. Here in Houston, 15-1 Houston versus 11-5 Cleveland. Now this game is going to be, it has a make it to being a lot tougher for us. We beat them in the regular season multiple times, but the playoffs have always been a different beast, in general, and they've knocked us out once. So we have to kind of pay them back with that and prevent them from getting to the Super Bowl. So we're going to jump into this one, and you'll notice Cleveland has a new quarterback, Mr. Marcus Mariota, as he'll be at the helm for the Browns. And their first play, they're going to hand it off, and Leighton Vander Esch is going to tackle Nick Chubb after a gain of about 4 yards. And that's going to be one of their key points, is using Nick Chubb, and we have to do everything we can to contain him. Now at the 2nd and 6, Mariota's in the shotgun once again. Chubb is offset to his right side. He has the snap. He's looking down the field. He's going to fumble. Sack fumble. As Matthew Walker gets through, hits Mariota. He fumbles the ball. Charles Omenihu jumps on top of it. And we will take over possession early in this game. And getting turnovers has been what has made us so successful this season. Our turnover ratio is drastically better than what it has been in any other year. I think we're around like a plus 15, if I'm not mistaken, which says something whenever you see Watson throwing 25 interceptions. So on our drive, starting out from the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, we're going to hand it to Fuller, who's going to make some pretty good space on that one, getting all the way down to the 15 with a 5-yard gain. Normally we start out with the running back. This time we hand it off to Fuller, see what he can do with it. And now 2nd and 5 from the 15, going to be in the shotgun, 4 wide. Watson, he gets the snap. He's going to hand it to Junior off to the right side. He's going to get about a 3-yard gain on his first rush of the afternoon, and that will bring up about a 3rd and 1 here at the 12-yard line. Now Watson's going to be in the shotgun once again. We have 2 tight ends. Jones is in the backfield with us. We'll hand it to Jones off the left side. He powers forward. Anzalone almost let him go, but finally had the strength to bring him down at the 6-yard line. And that will give us a 1st and goal here on the afternoon. Our first time with the ball already at the 6. Maybe, hopefully, we can repeat what we did in the last game. So 1st and goal from the 6. Watson under center. 2 to our right, forward off to our left side. As we scan over the field, see a lane. Watson powers it in. He's going to get tackled in the end zone as we will score that touchdown, as that will give us an early lead. Once again, 12.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We have already got our, the first touchdown. Lots of first happening right now, as Watson just saw the lane up the middle and took advantage as he will run it in. Now Cleveland not trying to go away very easy. We are here in the second quarter, still leading 7-0, but they are threatening. Now Mariota, he's going to roll out to his right side. He'll be sacked. That was Rashawn Bushrod coming up the middle, as he will chase down Mariota and bring him down for an 8-yard loss on that sack, as that will knock them back to the 21-yard line, making it a 2nd and 18. This time Mariota wisely going from the shotgun, as he still has Chubb in the backfield offset to his right side with him. We'll do a little bit of play action to Chubb, and this time he throws it, and he'll find his tight end, Hooper, all the way down to about the 10-yard line, as that was a big gain. We cannot be allowing that to happen very often, and that will bring up a 3rd and 6 for Cleveland. This is a big stop. We need another one. 3rd and 6. Mariota in the, looks like the pistol formation, as he gets the snap, and he's going to scan over the field, and he'll find his Hooper over the middle, and he's not going to be able to get it. We had to have stopped him. We did. 4th and 1. Big hit by Van Der Esch, as that will lead to a field goal for Cleveland. Now on our ensuing drive, we'll take over at the 47-yard line, and Watson finds QT on the slant. He gets away from his man, and he's going to be finally brought down at the 24-yard line. A gain of about 23 yards in total, as Watson is on fire this afternoon. He's been playing pretty well. Hasn't thrown that many passes, but most of them have been completed, and they've been big plays like that one. So now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Watson does a little bit of play action from the shotgun, rolls out to his right side, gets held up by our offensive lineman, and he'll take it himself for a gain of about 5 yards, as that brings up 2nd and 6 here from the 19-yard line. Now Watson in the shotgun. He got trips to the right and Fuller off to our left side. He gets the snap. Watson rolling out to his left side. He's going to just throw that one away and avoid taking the sack and possible fumble. Incompletion is definitely better. So now 3rd and 6. Still alive in this one here from the 19-yard line. In the shotgun, trips to the left. Junior in the backfield with him as we hand it to him on the left side. Junior's going to power his way forward. Did we get that? We had to have got that one. And they're going to not give it to us. 4th and inches. And I'm not going to settle for that. I can't go on that field goal. What are we doing? Mr. Cullen Gillespie, our fullback. We're going to hand it to him right up the gut as he just powers forward, gets 2 yards. That's all we needed. Well, we only needed 1 yard, but we'll take the 2. As that gives us a whole new set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 5.5 to go in the first half. Score is still 7-3. Now Watson in the shotgun, handed off to Junior up the middle, and that's only going to pick up a gain of about 2 yards, giving us a 2nd and 8 from the 10. But spreading them out, I think we can find a hole open up for us. And so that's what we're going to continue to do as we hand it to Junior as he jukes to the right side and finally goes down at about the 8-yard line. Another 2-yard gain. You know, not very explosive right now, but it's very tough running, and that's what we need. So 3rd and 6 from the 8, 4 minutes to go in the half. Watson out of the shotgun as he'll get the snap, and he's going to roll to his right side. No one's open, and we just throw it away, and that will lead us to kick a field goal. 10-3 was that score. Cleveland did add a field goal at the end of the first half, making it 10-6. So here we are now in the 3rd quarter, about 11.5 minutes to go in the 3rd, as we are driving and have the ball at the 23-yard line with the 2nd and 7. Watson's going to be in the shotgun. We got 4 guys spread out wide with Junior offset to our right. We hand it to Junior. Big hole open over the middle. Junior goes down at the 15-yard line after an 8-yard gain, as that will give us a first down. He has 45 yards on the day after 10 rushes. He's having a pretty dang good afternoon. So now 1st and 10 from the 15. This is still our opening drive of the second half. So 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide, in close. Watson with the ball. He's going to scan over the field, and he'll drop it off to Thomas, who did make the catch. It's only going to be a gain of a yard. He had to come back to get that one. So it's not as great of a play as we were hoping. But once again, it's not a turnover either. So now 2nd and 9. Watson in the shotgun, trips to our left. One tight end. Thomas is to our right. And Junior's in the backfield with us. Watson gets the snap. Cleveland brings a blitz. But they leave it open over the middle. Watson's going to slide down at the 2-yard line as he has 6 rushes for 46 yards and the touchdown on the afternoon, as we have a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. This time Watson is going to be under center with Jones in the backfield, as we have 3 tight ends in the game on this one. Hand it to Jones. Makes a man miss and gets kind of held up at the 3. As we will lose a yard on that, but we do at least maintain possession. So 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Watson under center with 3 wide receivers. Jones in the backfield. They bring the blitz, and they're going to hit us as we release the ball, and it will fall incomplete. Deshaun Watson getting that one away just in time. So 3rd and goal from the 3. This time we're going to be in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers, and Junior's in the backfield with us. Watson gets the snap. They bring some pressure, but we find C.J. Board over the middle for the touchdown on the slant pattern. Beautiful route. Great pass and catch as that extends our lead 17-6 here in the 3rd quarter, as he just got away from his man, and Watson put the ball on the money. Did not allow, I think his name's Anzalone. I don't know how to pronounce his name actually, but that's the closest I can do. He could not make the stop. So now on Cleveland's ensuing drive, they have a 2nd and 14 from the 38-yard line. Mariota's going to roll out to his left and roll right into our hands, as we'll bring him down for the sack, as that is Ricard on that one. And that, man, he has been stepping up pretty big for us since we've started giving him a lot more playing time, as that will give Cleveland a 3rd and 21 from the 31-yard line, as they are down by 11, 17-6. Now Mariota's in the shotgun once again. He gets a snap, and he scans over the field. He's going to roll out to his right side. Omenahue's chasing him, dives and misses. And then C.J. Forbes is going to miss, but Van Der Esch knocks the ball loose. Omenahue's going to dive on it, and that's going to give us another turnover. Charles Omenahue with his 2nd fumble recovery of the day. Max Forbes missed the tackle. Van Der Esch said, "Not today, good sir, not today," as he blasted him in what probably would be an illegal hit in real life. But Mariota does fumble, and we will take over now at the 39-yard line with an 11-point lead here in the 3rd quarter. So Watson's going to start out in the shotgun, as he's going to scan the field, and he's going to take off. He's running down the left side, and he will slide down at about the 32, as he has 53 rushing yards on the day after that 7-yard scramble. Now 2nd and 3. Watson in the shotgun once again. We got 3 wide receivers, and Junior's offset to the left side this time. Watson's going to get the snap. He scans over the field, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Greenwood was able to get through, get past Sharping, and that will bring him down for a sack. And that is not what we need to have happen, but hey, we can still overcome. So 3rd and 5 from the 34-yard line. Watson with the snap. Scans over the field. They bring the pressure again, but we get the ball away this time. That one came pretty dang close for us, as we are going to attempt a 51-yard field goal here in the AFC title game. Line it up with the wind going at our back. We will give the boot, and Fairbairn will just drill that one right down the middle as we take a 20-6 lead. Now here we go after stopping Cleveland, as we are in the 4th quarter at this time at about the 40-yard line. We're going to throw it down the field. We're going to find KKQT deep down the right side all the way to the 8-yard line. Big time play, as that one will give us a 1st and goal after 29-yard reception and a chance to start shutting this game down. So 1st and goal from the 8-yard line, and Deshaun Watson's going to be in the shotgun. So we hand it to Junior off the left side, makes a man miss, and is finally brought down from behind by Myles Garrett at about the 6 after a 2-yard gain, bringing us to a 2nd and goal. And we're going to go 5 wide this time. Watson is going to be alone in this backfield, as he's going to take the snap, scans over. They bring some blitz pressure. We'll fire it over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. That was a close one. 3rd and goal now. This is a big-time play. 2-score lead, 20-6. Watson in the shotgun, 3 receivers. As he scans the field, Cleveland brings the blitz. He's going to stop and fire it over. C.J. Board makes the catch. That's a touchdown, Houston. C.J. Board comes back to the ball to get his 2nd touchdown on the day. That was a big-time play by our man, and thankfully we did already re-sign him. And so now a little bit later in the 4th quarter, Cleveland not wanting to go away just yet, as they have a 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line. They'll fire it over to Beckham, as he's going to get brought down hard at the 16-yard line. The score 27-6. 3-score lead, 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. This time Mariota is going to be under center, I formation, going to the left side. He's going to hand it off to Chubb. He's going to find a hole, and Chubb's going to power his way into the end zone, breaking a tackle, giving Cleveland a little bit of hope, as the score is now 27-13. So here we are, 5 minutes remaining. Watson in the shotgun at about the 50-yard line. Handed to Junior. He's going to get powering down the left side, and that one is going to be a flag. They're going to give us a face mask. That's going to push us even further down the field. That was the worst thing that Cleveland could do, as we now have possession of the ball at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Under 5 minutes to go in this AFC title game. Watson under center, hands it to Jones. He's going to just power forward. That's what we're doing, just playing big man football, running it right down their throat. Allows us to take some time off, and time off the clock, give our defense some rest, but also keep the ball out of Cleveland's hands. Now 2nd and 9. We hand it to Junior, who's going to make a man miss, and he gets some good yardage, cutting off that right guard. Breaking 1 tackle, getting a gain of about 9 yards, giving us a 3rd and inches from the 13 as this clock continues to wind down. Now Watson's going to be in the shotgun, trips to our right, Fuller to the left. He gets the snap. He's going to find Junior. Junior's got some speed. He makes the corner in the end zone. Duke Johnson Jr. with the receiving touchdown, his 1st of the game. As that one should do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. 34-13 is what the score is now. Junior just using his speed after he made that catch, getting away from his man, finding the end zone. Now, on the Cleveland still trying not to go away on their next possession. They have a 1st and 10 from the 26. Mariota is going to fire it over to Chubb. He's going to get tackled after a gain of about 11 yards. As they continue to try to work the ball down the field. And so here we go. 1st and 10 now from the 37. Mariota in the shotgun. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to play action to Chubb, scan over the field, and fires one. And then we're going to go up and intercept it. Levi Wallace with another interception as he tries to break 1 tackle and is finally brought down at the 48-yard line. And that should do it, ladies and gentlemen. 34-13 as you see the offense congratulate the defense on that powerful play. Under 3 minutes to go, and that is how this game will end. Powerful ending, great drives to finish them off, all around beautiful team effort. Fairbairn making a 50-yard field goal. Big plays by our receivers. Junior out of the backfield, big-time runs when we needed it, and the big-time reception for the touchdown to kind of shut this one out. We held Cleveland to 188 yards today, as we had about 370 ourselves, and we did get 3 turnovers off of them. And we are now AFC champions. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to be going to the Super Bowl. Now, this is big. This is going to be big for us. We need to find out who we are going to play. But first, let's get our upgrades. Levi Wallace, Mr. Interception, earning himself a point. Now, our right outside linebacker coming through for us, Edgy Ofer, playing very well this season in more of a backup role, just because Ricard has kind of taken over a lot of those plays. Khalid Blaylock. He doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but normally when he is in, he is fairly effective. So, we'll take that for what it is. Deshaun Watson now. He is a 98 overall for improviser, so guess what? We're going to give him the opportunity to join the 99 club, update that one, as he gets +2 throw on the run and +1 accuracy short. So, let's go ahead and advance to the Pro Bowl. And while we're doing that, before I do forget, if you have not already, definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you do like today's video, hit the little thumbs up button, as we really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel quite a bit. And look at that, Seattle Seahawks. They took out the New York Giants, dominating them 38-3 in the NFC title game. And so that is who our matchup will be. Matthew Walker, we're going to go ahead and get his little upgrade done. Why is he getting one right now? I don't know, but I will take it. So he's now going to be a 90 overall with the +2 for the morale, 88 officially. All right, let's take a look at the Pro Bowl roster. There's none of our guys on it because we're in the Super Bowl, but I just wanted to see kind of what it was looking like. For the most part, there's not really a whole lot of surprises that we see there. So it is what it is. And, it's one of the few times I'm glad I don't have any players in that game. So, all right, we're going to finish up looking at that. We're going to get ready for the Super Bowl week. That will be the next episode, so join us for that. Just remember, subscribe if you have not already. And I will see y'all as we will be taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Arizona in Super Bowl 57. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. And as always, stay safe. And, well, you know how it goes. Later, y'all.